Fellow aces and new types, 8-bit here, and today I'll be talking about the Gundam Breaker 4 network test. The servers seem to have had some issues, but I was just happy to get my hands on Gundam Breaker 4 and getting a feel of what we have to come soon, like very soon, extremely soon. Now the network part, it was a little janky. We've all had issues with what I have seen. Reports were coming from connectivity, stability, dropping out mid-match, a whole bunch of other crazy stuff where some people said they couldn't even get into the game at some points, but I had no confirmed sources on that. So hopefully all that stuff is fixed by the release of the game. As we all know, a sudden influx of people coming in, that's why we do these network tests, to see if they can resolve these issues pre-release. But if we had these issues when the game comes out, you know, that's kind of a good thing for Gundam, since that means they had more people than they expected on the servers. I mean, from a Gundam Breaker 3 standpoint, this game really delivered everything and then some. The seamless transition from just a start menu to going into your hub world was great for me. They have more customizing options and scaling the individual chests, legs, arms, because I have OCD and I can finally have it scale to what I consider, in my personal opinion, perfection. So the single arm is no longer a pair, so I can have two different arms. Now, Reap, who you will see in this video, said he wished you can do leg and waist separation. I don't want another waist piece. I'm good on that. I don't need individual waist, but he wanted me to make sure I said, Bandai, if you are listening, Gundam Breaker 5 waist to leg separation. I don't know how that's gonna work, but y'all figure it out. But showing the squad off in the sorties are nice. I mean, I have not personally played a Gundam game that does that. Like, even in Gundam Battle Operations 2, it was not that way. So having the whole squad in view was very nice for me, and I really enjoyed that. It's just a little camaraderie. Even though I missed the avatars of us doing the little fun stuff in the hub world on Gundam Breaker 3, Gundam Breaker 4 hub world is great. I mean, emotes, which I mean is pretty standard in all games at this point, but having that hub world that seemed and felt like it would be alive and evolving as we go through the game meant a lot to me. And it really opened me up to some of the other Gundam-based VR hangouts. Yes, we are looking at you, Gundam Metaverse. But enough about that. We're not going to discuss that. Even though the network test was very limited in terms of features, they did give us a preview and placeholders for a large amount of potential content. This game seems to be a game that will be longer run in the community versus some of the other stints of Gundam games that we had in the past that were like flashes of light in the night. No official word on Bandai, but just from what they have showcased in the game itself, in the network test, this seems like they will have events. They will have things for us to do throughout the year, or, you know, years to come, maybe. Not too sure. But I occasionally went back and played Gundam Breaker 3 from time to time. I even got a couple speed run records in it. So having the potential to do more than just play the game and do builds, that means a lot to me. To have events where we can show off and not have to upload it to the PvP kind of aspect. Even though there's no traditional PvP, you can fight user bots that is just their suits that they have uploaded to the breaker community, and you can fight against them as they are, which to me that's also a good idea. But there is something that, Bandai, if you are listening to this, can we get like some sort of horde mode? Not a part of the story, just you go in, you pick series or something that y'all can make. I really feel like if there was a horde mode, it would give the developers, the community, and really test out the game and push it to its limits. Maybe have different modifiers, maybe have different timelines where you go through the whole timeline, or you progress through, start with the 1 year war, end with Witcher Mercury. I don't know. But if we could have some sort of horde mode that really pushed the limits for this game, add modifiers, melee only, I don't know, something. We could figure this out. But if we could get that, I think this would make and push the Gundam Breaker franchise further and more acceptable to the Western audience, since it would be things they are familiar with. Now, we don't need a battle royale. We don't need that. We just need a good community aspect thing that we can do, and I think that'll be it. Now, I'm still super excited for the full release, and I can't wait to see all the crazy, great, cringe-worthy builds, because my boys have already talked about bringing back Knuckles and a bunch of other crazy suits that we did in Gundam Breaker 3, which we can expand on with the new game and its new features. And we are excited. So hopefully I'll see you all out there. And until next time, safe sorties, and I will catch you all in a bit. Peace.